Oblique Seville defeats defending world champion Lyles in the 100m. After placing last in the Paris Olympic final, Jamaica's Oblique Seville finally broke through his championship curse and soared to a first-place finish. Seville ran 9.77 for a new personal best and became the first Jamaican man since Usain Bolt in 2015 to win the 100-meter dash world title. Seville is known for having excellent regular season races and running masterful rounds in major championships. Last year in Paris, Seville ran a textbook race against Olympic champion Lyles in the semifinal. This year, Seville beat Lyles at the Lausanne Diamond League. The newly crowned world champion produced 6 sub-9.90 performances this season, establishing his regular season dominance. During the prelims in Tokyo, Seville had a concerning slow reaction to the starting gun. So much so, his competitors were already 2 steps ahead before he took off. He managed to qualify for the semifinal even though his mistake almost cost him his chance at victory. Seville was 4th at the Eugene and Budapest World Championships. After 3 championships of failing to secure a medal, Seville ran straight to a victory that he and Jamaican fans will remember forever. Over the years, I have shown my talent and shown my class that I'm a medal contender, said world champion Seville. Last year I came 8th, and now to win the gold medal is something special for me. 6th fastest man of all time, Kishane Thompson helped solidify Jamaica's 1-2 sweep in Tokyo, running 9.82 for silver. Thompson was a major favorite for gold this morning. The Olympic silver medalist ran 9.75 to put his name in the history books just 3 months ago. Up until today, Thompson has been undefeated in the 100-meter dash this season. The Olympic silver medalist ran textbook races all season with little to no critiques on form and competitive nature. Although silver is not what he hoped for, Thompson was glad to share the top 2 spots on the podium with his countrymen. I'm not really concerned about the time. It was more of the execution, Thompson said. Nevertheless, I finished injury-free. I got a medal. I'm grateful. Lyles rounded out the podium and ran a season's best of 9.89 for bronze. The Olympic champion discussed some unwanted setbacks related to injury throughout the season, but he did not let that deter him from aiming for gold. Lyles had one of his best starts of the season in the 100-meter final, but it wasn't enough to get the jump on Seville and Thompson. As Lyles started to activate his signature top-end speed, his Jamaican competitors continued to pull away ahead of him. Although bronze is not what he hoped for, Lyles successfully added another medal to his impressive resume. Lyles took to X to express his thoughts and good spirits. The greatest sprinter of all time and world record holder Bolt did several interviews leading into the championships, discussing his thoughts on the men's sprints. Bolt was confident in Jamaica's chances to go 1-2 in the final. The legend was accurate with his prediction. There's no reason they shouldn't be 1-2 because they're the top fastest times in the world this year, Bolt said. It's just about going out there and executing. I'm very confident they can get it done. Seville and Thompson will likely meet Lyles again on the 4x 100-meter relay. Before that, the 200-meter dash American record holder will attempt to earn his 4th consecutive 200-meter dash world title. If Lyles gets the job done, he will tie Bolt's record for most consecutive 200-meter dash titles. Kenny Bednarek was first off the podium in Tokyo. However, this is an upgrade from the Olympic final, where he finished 7th. Like Lyles, the 100-meter dash is Bednarek's secondary event. He has 2 Olympic silver medals in the 200-meter dash and has made every championship podium since the Tokyo Olympics. Bednarek will be looking for a gold medal when he races the 200-meter dash. He's been able to defeat Lyles twice, both on the Olympic stage, but he has yet to beat him in a world championship final. He will have a ton of fuel from his 4th-place finish and his loss at the U.S. Championships to push him to a medal upgrade. Outside of Seville, Thompson, Lyles, and Bednarek keeping the Jamaica versus USA rivalry alive. The most notable observation of the race is that 50% of the finalists were from African nations, a strong feat for an event typically dominated by the aforementioned countries. 2 men represented South Africa, Giftliat Lila and Akani Simbine. Then Kainsala Ajayi and Letzel Tebogo represented Nigeria and Botswana, respectively. Ajayi is the first collegiate athlete since Christian Coleman in 2017 to make the men's 100-meter final. He's also the first Nigerian man to make the final in 18 years. The University of Auburn athlete ran a 9.88 personal best to qualify for the semifinals. From there, he placed in the top 2 in the semifinal to automatically earn a spot in the final. He then ran 10.00 in the final for a solid 6th-place finish. Liat Lila and Simbine placed 5th and 7th to show South Africa's sprint dominance. They ran 9.95 and 10.04, respectively. Absent from the final results is Olympic champion Tebogo. Unfortunately, Botswana's sprint star was disqualified for a false start. He will fight for redemption in the 200-meter dash against his strongest competitors, Lyles and Bednarek. Tomorrow's action begins at 6:35 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on CNBC and Peacock, with the men's 400-meter hurdle prelims. The World Athletics website has live res. The lightning shift, Oblique Seville's stunning victory over Noah Lyles. The stadium was electric, a cathedral of thunderous cheers and flashing cameras. The air hummed with anticipation. Every spectator, from the front row to the highest bleachers, was on edge, eyes glued to the track like it was a living thing. Tonight was more than a race. It was a clash of titans, a battle for glory in the 100-meter dash, athletics' most hallowed event. In lane 4, Noah Lyles stood poised, the defending world champion, his chiseled frame radiating confidence. Lyles was the embodiment of dominance. His victories were nearly ritualistic, his lightning-fast starts and blistering finishes the stuff of legend. The world had come to expect his name atop the podium, a constant, unwavering force. But today, on this electric night, there was a challenger that no one saw coming. Oblique Seville, a young sprinter from Jamaica, lined up in lane 6, his gaze steady, his breath controlled. To many, he was a promising talent but an underdog nonetheless, the shadow to Lyles' colossal presence. But within Seville burned a quiet fire, a relentless drive that had propelled him from a small town on the island to the world's biggest stage. As the starter raised his pistol, a hush fell over the crowd. The seconds stretched thin, taut like a wire about to snap. Bang! The gun cracked through the air. Seville exploded out of the blocks with the force of a storm unleashed. His legs churned like pistons, each step measured yet powerful, a symphony of speed and grace. Lyles was fast as always, his strides long and smooth, but Seville was something else, an unyielding force that surged forward with raw, unrelenting energy.